750 মিলি, এখন মাত্র 15 টাকা।
50,000-এর অধিক অনব ক্ষমতা সম্পন্ন ভার্জিন পলিকার্বনেট ম্যাটেরিয়াল দিয়ে তৈরি, অগ্নি প্রতিরোধক, শক প্রুফ, সিলভার টিপ কন্টাক্ট সম্পন্ন ক্লিক সুইচ, চলছে চলবে।
নিজের কাজ আর চুলের যত্নে এক চুলো ছাড় নয়। সেন্সেশন ক্লাসিক ও স্ট্রবেরি ভ্যারিয়েন্টে।
শুধু ফার্স্ট না লিখে স্পষ্ট লেখো প্রতিটি অক্ষর। গুড লাক বলবেন, ক্রিয়েটিং সাকসেস।
His best 450s, but he'll have to be sensible. Not the way his brother-in-law went. Unfortunate the approach of Mushfiqur Rahim. Got a 6, but then got carried away. Going to be Janath who's got that wicket. Well, it's nice to see Rashid Khan just walking around, feeling it for it, and hopefully he'll be back for Afghanistan's sake. Well, that's a nice looking shot to get him off the mark.
Mushfiqur Rahim chancing his arm once too many times in the over. Dropped the over before, cleared the boundary early in the over. This time didn't get enough on it.
Unnecessary, I thought. As you mentioned, he had the 8 runs earlier, was in control. Just can't try and hit every ball. That's the way of going about it. Just use the angles nicely. And with his new partner in the middle, I'm sure Shakib Al Hasan will be looking to just build up a small partnership here. 71 for 3.
স্বাদ ও স্বাস্থ্যের জন্য লবণের এক চিমটিও অনেক গুরুত্বপূর্ণ। সব মিনারেল অক্ষুণ্ণ রেখে সুইজারল্যান্ডের ইউএসডি ও ভ্যাকুয়াম প্রযুক্তিতে 100% পরিশোধিত ফ্রেশ সুপার প্রিমিয়াম সল্ট। এক চিমটিও হোক স্বাস্থ্যকর।
ওরা হাত ধোয় এমনই ফাস্ট ফাস্ট, হয়তো স্লো সাবানে চিবানো যায় না। ফাস্ট বাচ্চাদের জন্য ফাস্ট সাবান কেন আনো না? লাইফ ফর হ্যান্ড ওয়াশ, জীবাণু দূর করে 10 সেকেন্ডে।
Shakib Al Hasan on 33. Mahmoud Al Riyad just opened his account, lost the wicket of Mushfiqur Rahim. 58-run partnership, very important. Well, I think this is about Rashid Khan coming back and wanting to bowl straight away. Masood Rahman says, look mate, you've got to stick around for I suppose for as long as he is away till he can bowl again.
Yeah, that's it. Had it been an external blow that anybody had seen happening, for example, the ball hitting him on the knee and then he went off, he would be able to come back on and bowl immediately. But I think what they try and guard against is the fact that I don't really have evidence that he has an internal injury.
But his eagerness to come in and bowl, I just don't feel that's the right thing. I know he wants to win this match, but should look forward to the bigger event in a few days' time in Dhaka, the final. What if he aggravates that slight injury that it seems further? That's a risk he doesn't want to take. Down the wicket, didn't get all of it. He's used his feet very well today, Shakib Al Hasan.
A few runs in the last game, just growing in confidence. But just going back to Rashid Khan, I'm in total agreement with you. He's moving around very gingerly in the field. Thought he could come back on and bowl straight away. That isn't the case. But I think the bigger picture is the final in 3 days' time, and he wants to make sure that he is in best condition for that. And as you say, I'm just not so sure that coming onto the field now and wanting to bowl in this situation is the brightest thing to do.
Well, Mushfiqur Rahim went off to a short ball, as you saw. He's struggled right through the series against short balls. He's had his troubles. That's a little bit of glove that was dropped by Brendan Taylor, and then one spooning from the shoulder of his bat and missing one. Shakib Al Hasan, on the other hand, enjoys the short pitch deliveries. Just goes through for a single. Mohammad Nabi. It's been taken to the cleaners a little bit. Very unusual for Nabi, who's such a miserly bowler. But Mahmudullah Aliad will be telling himself, just go the sensible way. Like that. Proper cricketing shot. Simple run. No.
Shakib Al Hassan, the captain at the crease, well set. 36 from 25. And partnered by Mamdullah, who's actually batted quite nicely the last couple of games in the series. So, a victory very nicely set up for Bangladesh.
Little cheeky with that. Get a single to finish off over number 12. And that is 78 for 3 now.
আজকে বাবার সাথে পাশের ক্যাফেতে দেখা করব। যখন বিল আসবে তখন বাবা না, আমি বিল দিব। কি স্পেশাল আজকে? আমার প্রথম বেতন।
তুমিও তোমার প্রথম বেতন পাওয়ার পদক্ষেপ নাও। ফেয়ার এন্ড লাভলি ক্যারিয়ার ফাউন্ডেশনে লগ ইন করো, কারণ প্রথম বেতন শুধু অর্থ নয়, এনে দেয় সম্মানও।
এক কাপে ভরপেট, ভালোবাসায় ভরপুর মিস্টার নুডলসের কাপ নুডলস।
মাউন্টেন ডিউ 250 মিলি এখন মাত্র 15 টাকা।
Well, this is about the time when the Afghan team were starting to flounder. Just end of the 10th over, lost the first wicket, and then those wickets at regular intervals. Despite the fact they're well ahead, not well ahead, about 8 runs ahead, with 3 wickets. Similar kind of situation you'd feel, but it's a different scenario. As they have got Shakib Al Hassan, who is not out on 36. Mahmudullah Aliad coming in, who's also playing comfortably. Not under the pressure that the Afghan batsmen were at this stage.
Shakib series pretty poor up until this evening. 36 not out from 25, leading the charges. And mentioned to the fact that he came in at a difficult time, 12 for 2. And Bangladesh only got their first couple of boundaries off his bat in the 6th over. Since then he's been very steady. Marshalled the troops nicely, well played. Only one bounce and into the boundary.
He's gaining in confidence so much. The way he maneuvered that ball is inside the line, and he's got the best part of the bat on him. Look at the meaty part of the bat. Knew exactly what he was doing. Just scoop, and off it went to the bound. Very nicely done. Almost went the distance.
Just used the pace of the delivery, and you can see he moved just before that ball was bowled. So there was an element of premeditation, and that's because he knew the man was up at 45, and the bowler was coming around the wicket, so he's able to use that angle back into the left-hander.
Again he moves a little too early, this time detected by the bowler. Does well to slow it down, make it into a sort of slowish bouncer, not enabled to get bat on ball. We're talking about premeditation, I suppose. Scoop shots, reverse sweeps. Most batsmen do premeditate, and if they do it a little too early, the bowler can just change whatever he's aiming to do. He can read the movement of the batsman. Again he goes, and this time it's going to be a wide. Just trying to help the ball on its way, not making contact.
I wonder if Karim Jannat is going to consider putting that man back at fine leg. He's got 3 on the leg side already. Boundary that we saw earlier. Long on. Deep mid wicket. Deep backward square leg.
Again goes across, and there's an appeal, a negative response. They're thinking about a review. Well, not quite sure. And they do eventually. Well, interesting.
Director, you have a player review for LBW. On-field decision was not out. Could you start with front foot first, please? It's a fair delivery. Move on to spin vision, please. Could you please rock and roll it? Okay, appears to be missing the bat. Can I have ultra edge? Yes, keep rolling. Okay, flat line, keep rolling. Okay, bat. Okay, just rock and roll.
Dropped earlier in a similar kind of situation, but this time it's straight down the fielder's throat, and he can only have himself to blame for losing his wicket. So that's how it stands at the moment. The over 6 T20 powered by Walton, Bangladesh chasing target of 139 to win this, 84 for 3, and that's how it spanned out for them. Early loss of the 2 wickets. Then Shakib Al Hasan coming in and playing a captain's innings so far, unbeaten for 40. Mushfiq gave him good support to put up a partnership of 58, but that's over now, and Mahmudullah is in the middle.
He's been short of runs so far in the series, Shakib, but what a time to come to the party. He struck the ball really well. Full face of the bat, hasn't been afraid to use his feet when the opportunity was there. That shot just a couple of overs ago, showing you that the man has regained his confidence. 40 not out from 28 for him. Just
well, the delay in the middle because of some power fault. The lights are still on, but it's not full power. That is the problem, and they have to be powerful enough with enough lux on the field so the players can get a good view There you see 50% have decided to go to sleep for the moment. I hope they wake up soon and play can restart. And I hope it's going to be soon. Players taking an unscheduled rest in the middle and waiting. The crowd are patient. No. I think there's going to be a little bit of a break here in play. So we'll just, the crowd waiting patiently, so are we. The players quite happy in the middle. All right, we'll take a short break for the moment. I hope that the lights come back full blast and the play resumes. And we hope you're going to join us after the break.
উজ্জ্বল আলো এনার্জি সেভিং, তাই বাঁচায় খরচ। ক্লিক এলইডি, আলো জ্বলবে।
আপনাদের সবাইকে স্বাগত জানাচ্ছি বাংলা লিংক প্রেজেন্টস ক্রিকেট এক্সট্রাতে।
আপনি যদি ডেথ ওভারে যদি ব্যাটসম্যানের স্ট্রং এরিয়াতে যদি বল করেন, তাহলে আপনাকে কিন্তু এই জায়গাটাতে আপনাকে ঠেলে দিবে। আফগানিস্তান ইজ গুড।
Sailed over the man at a wide long on.
How are you feeling today?
I love batting here in Bangladesh, especially in this ground.
That's got many a mile.
বাংলাদেশের বোলার কিন্তু did really well. তারা কিন্তু ভালো বল করেছে নিঃসন্দেহে।
Oh, he's out straight away.
2 বলে 7 হয়ে গেছে। আমি আরেকটা ব্যাটসম্যানকে সুযোগ দিই, তাহলে কিন্তু আপনি 9 বা 10 করে কিন্তু করা খুব সহজ। যেটা আমি বলবো আফিফ করেছে, আপনি মোসাদ্দেক করেছে।
Oh, beautiful. What an innings this is turning out to be from the youngster.
Banglalink presents Cricket Extra every match day after the match, live on GTV.
সবাইকে স্বাগত জানাচ্ছি গিয়ার প্রেজেন্টস ক্রিকেট ম্যানিয়ায়।
এই ফরম্যাটে কিন্তু দেখা যায় একজন ক্রিকেটারই কিন্তু ম্যাচটা ঘুরিয়ে ফেলতে পারে।
Oh yes, what a catch!
আপনি যদিও বলেছেন ফেভারিট আজকে দুই দলই সেম, তারপর আপনার কোন দল ফেভারিট আপনার জন্য?
আমার ফেভারিট তো কেউ নাই, আমি চাই যে এট দ্য এন্ড অফ দ্য ডে ক্রিকেটটার জয় হোক।
This time he goes down the track. Terrific hitting from Ashraf Khan.
আমি শিওর যে যখন 11 জন কন্ট্রিবিউট করবে তখন টিমের চেহারাটা অন্যরকম হয়ে যাবে, বাট এটার জন্য টাইমের দরকার হয়।
Down the wicket goes Mossadegh. That'll be 6 more.
Kia presents Cricket Mania every match day before the match, live on GTV. Afghanistan and Zimbabwe tour of Bangladesh T20I Tri-Nation Series 2019 starts 13th September at 6:30 p.m. live on GTV, also on rabbithomebd.com.
আপনাদের সবাইকে স্বাগত জানাচ্ছি বাংলা লিংক প্রেজেন্টস ক্রিকেট এক্সট্রাতে।
আপনি যদি ডেথ ওভারে যদি ব্যাটসম্যানের স্ট্রং এরিয়াতে যদি বল করেন, তাহলে আপনাকে কিন্তু এই জায়গাটাতে আপনাকে ঠেলে দিবে। আফগানিস্তান ইজ গুড।
That's nicely hit. Sailed over the man at a wide long on.
How are you feeling today?
I love batting here in Bangladesh, especially in this ground.
That's got many a mile.
বাংলাদেশের বোলার কিন্তু did really well. তারা কিন্তু ভালো বল করেছে নিঃসন্দেহে।
Oh, he's out straight away.
2 বলে 7 হয়ে গেছে। আমি আরেকটা ব্যাটসম্যানকে সুযোগ দিই, তাহলে কিন্তু আপনি 9 বা 10 করে কিন্তু করা খুব সহজ। যেটা আমি বলবো আফিফ করেছে, আপনি মোসাদ্দেক করেছে।
Oh, beautiful.
What an innings this is turning out to be from the youngster.
Banglalink presents Cricket Extra every match day after the match, live on GTV.
সবাইকে স্বাগত জানাচ্ছি গিয়ার প্রেজেন্টস ক্রিকেট ম্যানিয়ায়।
এই ফরম্যাটে কিন্তু দেখা যায় একজন ক্রিকেটারই কিন্তু ম্যাচটা ঘুরিয়ে ফেলতে পারে।
Oh yes! What a catch!
আপনি যদিও বলেছেন ফেভারিট আজকে দুই দলই সেম তারপর আপনার কোন দল ফেভারিট আপনার জন্য?
আমার ফেভারিট তো কেউ নাই, আমি চাই যে এট দ্য এন্ড অফ দ্য ডে ক্রিকেটটার জয় হোক।
This time he goes down the track. Terrific hitting from Asghar Afghan.
আমি শিওর যে যখন 11 জন কন্ট্রিবিউট করবে তখন টিমের চেহারাটা অন্যরকম হয়ে যাবে, বাট এটার জন্য টাইমের দরকার হয়।
Down the wicket goes Mossadegh. That'll be 6 more.
Kia presents Cricket Mania every match day before the match, live on GTV.
Strikes. And now that's falling in the air. And it's taken. Big wicket. Oh, he's knocked in. Has he cost them the match?
Afghanistan and Zimbabwe Tour of Bangladesh T20I Tri-Nation Series 2019 starts 13th September at 6:30 p.m. live on GTV, also on rabbithomebd.com.
আপনাদের সবাইকে স্বাগত জানাচ্ছি বাংলালিংক প্রেজেন্টস ক্রিকেট এক্সট্রাতে।
আপনি যদি ডেথ ওভারে যদি ব্যাটসম্যানের স্ট্রং এরিয়াতে যদি বল করেন তাহলে আপনাকে কিন্তু এই জায়গাটাতে আপনাকে ঠেলে দিবে। আফগানিস্তান ইজ গুড।
That's nicely hit. Sailed over the man at a wide long on.
How are you feeling today?
I love batting here in Bangladesh, especially in this ground.
That's got many a mile.
বাংলাদেশের বোলার কিন্তু ডিড রিয়েলি ওয়েল, তারা কিন্তু ভালো বল করেছে নিঃসন্দেহে।
Oh, he's out straight away.
দুই বলে 7 হয়ে গেছে, আমি আরেকটা ব্যাটসম্যানকে সুযোগ দিই, তাহলে কিন্তু আপনি 9 বা 10 করে কিন্তু করা খুব সহজ, যেটা আমি বলবো আফিফ করেছে, আপনি মোসাদ্দেক করেছে।
Oh, beautiful. What an innings this is turning out to be from the youngster.
Banglalink presents Cricket Extra every match day after the match, live on GTV.
Absolute beauty first up. Picked up for 6. Oh, what a great shot that was. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Smashed it on the top of the bounce.
Down the wicket. Good hit. Welcome boundary for Bangladesh.
T20I Tri-Nation Series 2019 Final T20 Bangladesh vs Afghanistan 24th September at 6:30 p.m. live on GTV, also on rabbithomebd.com.
সবাইকে স্বাগত জানাচ্ছি গিয়ার প্রেজেন্টস ক্রিকেট ম্যানিয়ায়।
এই ফরম্যাটে কিন্তু দেখা যায় একজন ক্রিকেটারই কিন্তু ম্যাচটা ঘুরিয়ে ফেলতে পারে।
Oh yes! What a catch!
Good news is the lights have come on once again at full blast, and we're set to restart this game of the Obai Tri-Series. Shakib on strike. Well, that was a what do you call a strapple? It's not quite a pull. It's straighter, and well, it's forced the pressure on the fielder. That drift and the orthodox leg spinner. He just tempted him to go forward, just across the face of the bat. Wouldn't be surprised if he comes back with a googly, the next one. Get it back, turn back onto the right-handed batsman. There it is, but not enough turn, comfortably tucked away for a single. Thinking of a second wouldn't be wise.
Comfortable position now. Bangladesh find themselves in. 47 required from 40 balls. It's hard work, shepherded by that man, the captain, Shakib Al Hasan. 46 from 30 now. It really has been the difference in the batting lineup this evening.
He chops that. Again, not a shot that he'll be too happy with, but he'll take the run. Nice work, shepherded. Really, because the flock was going in different directions at that time. Yeah, they're really digging a hole for themselves. Not that sheep do that, but Bangladesh batsmen a whole lot of trouble at one point in time. Awkward appeal and given. Well, Felda is looking across to his partner. Am I going to take the review, or do you think that's pretty much straightforward? Got about 9 seconds to go. They discuss. He's not sure.
It looked good to me. It looked like it was crashing into that leg stump. And I think a good decision by the captain, Shakib Al Hasan, to allow his counterpart, Mamdullah, to go. Skidding on, and I think that's dead in front of Midland leg stump. Didn't take too long to make his decision. Ghazi Sohail, and the end of Mamdullah for 6, 93 for 4.
আনারসের দারুণ স্বাদে মিস ক্লাব দিচ্ছে ফ্রুট ফান ক্রিম বিস্কুট। ভালো খান, ভালো থাকুন।
Absolute beauty first up. Picked up for 6. Oh, what a great shot that was. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Smashed it on the top of the bounce.
Down the wicket. Good hit. Welcome boundary for Bangladesh.
T20I Tri-Nation Series 2019. Final T20, Bangladesh vs Afghanistan, 24th September at 6:30 p.m. Live on GTV. Also on rabbithomebd.com.
Well, this is why he would have wanted himself back on the field, Rashid Khan. And there we go, striking him in front of middle and leg and crashing into the leg stump. Good decision from Ghazi Sohail.
And a good decision by the captain not to take a review.
Oh, and that's almost chopped onto the stumps by Shakib Al Hasan. Hit in his hands for the captain. He's come on and taken an important wicket. 14 overs gone, 95 for 4.
That's what's transpired. Afghanistan, after a blistering start, 75 for 1, but they're hauled back and restricted to 138 for 7. Bangladesh also not starting too well. No boundary till almost the 6th over, but Shakib Al Hasan has led well from the front. That's the mini bowling card for you. Naveen has his first ever T20 international has really been absolutely top class. 1 for 5 so far. Again, that tennis stroke. The volley from Shakib gets a single. From a very difficult situation. He's in the middle because of this. Shabir Rahman just opening the face and opening it's a little too far to allow the bats to have a little bit of a feather, and that's the confirmation of that little feather, and the keeper Ramanullah did not make a mistake. Good strike by this young man, Navinul Haq. Now Afif, he's bowled well. More pensive now in the president's box. Nicely guided away. Opens his account with that single.
One shy of the half century. Shakib Al Hasan, take your hat off to him. It's been a good innings. Somebody who had struggled throughout the series, making sure that he makes it count in the lead up to the final.
Bowler thinking of a change in the field. Yes, this fielder coming in from deep third into the circle. Fielder at mid-off going to wideish long off to the boundary. Down the leg side, that's going to be a wide. He's going to have to re-bowl that. In the process of trying to slow it down, he lost the line. But this young man will be pretty happy. Navinul Haq, got a gangly character. It's not the paciest, but he does vary his pace very nicely. Just adapting to the requirements of the wicket. so imperative for a bowler to read how much you're going to get out of a track. And so early in his career, he seems to have managed decently. Whoops! He's going to walk out of there. Shakib not quite ready. Just say, sorry, mate. Make you walk all the way back. It's not good for a pace bowler.
It's not indeed, but I think it's because he had the white towel that was in his back pocket. And that's fallen out as he's running into bowl. So, not really Shakib's problem, is it? I'll tell you what, any batsman though enjoys, especially asking a fast bowler to hold his horses and go back to his mark.
But he dropped that towel about halfway through his run-up. Shakib stopped him just at point of release.
My point exactly.
Down the leg side, tug away for a single. Shakib Al Hasan goes to his 50, goes for the second run and makes it in good time. 9th 15. Shakib Al Hasan.
Quality knock from a quality player. 51 from 34. And when it counts for Bangladesh, he's coming to the party, the captain. Brings up the 100 as well for Bangladesh. 100 for 5. Couple of balls to go in the 15th.
Oops, what was that? You see, look at the movement of the bowler. At the last moment, he knew that Shakib was backing away, trying to make room for himself, and he followed him. But also, look at the take by the keeper.
This is brilliant all-round cricket. Shakib wanting to give himself some room. He's seen him. He's fired it into the legs. Keeper was unsighted for a while. And that ball zipped through. That's a good take. Because that easily could have been 4 byes for Bangladesh. Runs that Afghanistan can ill afford to donate at the moment.
Oh, he had to change his mind at the last moment. Thought of playing it on the onside, then corrected it. Played it on the off, gets a single to finish over number 15. 101 for 5.
স্বাদ স্বাস্থ্যের জন্য লবণের এক চিমটিও অনেক গুরুত্বপূর্ণ। সব মিনারেল অক্ষুণ্ণ রেখে সুইজারল্যান্ডের ইউএসডি ও ভ্যাকুয়াম প্রযুক্তিতে 100% পরিশোধিত ফ্রেশ সুপার প্রিমিয়াম সল্ট। এক চিমটিও হোক স্বাস্থ্যকর।
Look at the Manhattans, the scoring comparison. A bit of a mixed bag when it comes to Afghanistan. Bangladesh, very slow start, but steadily picking it up. Problem is they've lost 5 wickets. They're 5 wickets, 2 early, 2 very recently, 1 in the middle. Oh, he just made room for himself, trying to drag that ball. Didn't quite middle it. Well, that wonderful take by the keeper seems to have been an edge. Well, there you go, just a feather touch, and there's no appeal. No one knew, not even the bowler, not the keeper, not Shakib, I think. No one's watching the big screen. They'd have rued the fact that they missed an opportunity there to get Shakib out. Others join me. Well, interestingly poised this match at the moment.
Yeah, it boils down to last 5 overs. Remember, it was a struggle for Afghanistan. 109 for 5 after the end of the 15th over. Bangladesh won a 1 for 5 after the end of the 15th over. They have Afif Hussain batting with Shakib Al Hasan.
Drag that, and it's going to find a fielder, and they get a single. Yeah, it's getting a little more difficult, but just don't want to lose their heads. I think you just maneuver the balls. Just have a look at this, what happened last over, the non-appeal, definite edge, and the spike showing that on the ultra edge there was an inside edge. No appeal. No one detected that at all.
Yeah, you would have been a very thin edge. Very large crowd in the stadium today. So very difficult for the bowler and the keeper. Keeper, mind you, was diving to his right to stop the ball going over to the boundary. It's a great take. But somehow they've managed to miss a trick or two there. Certainly there was a genuine edge of the inside part of the bat from Shakib.
Oh, that's gone. That's again rather silly. Afif Hussain going across. You don't try that kind of a shot to the bowling of Rashid Khan, and you only pay the price. Youngster getting carried away.
Yeah, he's hobbling over and he's making the batsman hobble all over the place. That is his second wicket. That's a poor bother. One of you.
যেভাবেই কেন বাসায় বসেই করতে পারবে। চলো তোমার বিকাশ অ্যাকাউন্ট খুলি এখন, আর ছবি তুলে ভেরিফাই করে নিল, অ্যাকাউন্ট খোলা হয়ে গেল। মিনিটেই আমিও নিজেই খুলেছি, কাউকে নাম্বার দিতে হয়নি, কোথাও যেতেও হয়নি। সিম্পল না?
লাইফ সিম্পল করার সব সার্ভিস নিয়ে নতুন বিকাশ অ্যাপ আজই ডাউনলোড করে অ্যাপ থেকে নিজের বিকাশ অ্যাকাউন্ট খুলুন।
Musaddiq Hussain comes in now into his 12th match. All he has to do is to give his partner the support. I keep on repeating that because the wickets are falling at regular intervals at the other end. He's a good batter. He can just hold his ground, do nothing. Don't try anything silly. Induce that edge. Quick run taken and over completed. A successful over by Rashid. 105 for 6. The captain standing out alone among the ruins of the Bangladesh batting. Mushfiqur Rahim gave him that support of 58-run partnership, but since then the wickets have fallen at regular intervals. Mujibur Rahman now coming in for his last over, but wonderful figures. He's the one who got Bangladesh into trouble in the early part of the innings. 1 for 12 so far. Swats that away into the deep for a single.
Yeah, I think it was that moment when Rashid Khan got himself injured. Bangladesh would have looked forward to, perhaps he would have done himself in a way that he would not be coming back. That is a shot that Afif Hussain attempted to play, completely missing it, the ball hitting the top of the leg stump. And he's not 100%, Shamim. Rashid Khan is limping away. But what is good to see from him is that he's landing the ball in the areas where he's troubling the batsman. And that's exactly what he said during the toss. I mentioned about him. I asked him whether he was happy with the form, with the ball. He said, I'm happy as long as I pitched the ball in the right areas. And that's exactly what he has done. He's picked up 2 big wickets.
Had to reach for that, but the call from Shakib was quick. And an appeal for a run out. They've got an extra run, the ricochet of that, but they're going to have a look at that.
Umpire to director, we have
third
a
umpire,
referral
but
for
I think
run
he
out.
feels
Can I
that
have
he
your
might be safe.
final replay, please? Okay, batsman is well inside the ground. I'm ready to make my decision.
There we go. Confirmation of that. That seemed clear cut. But just to be on the safe side, the third umpire was referred to. Got a couple of runs. Musaddiq Hussain moves on to 4. Shakib Al Hasan has done all the hard work, trying to hold one end up. Musaddiq, come on. Once again, unnecessary. Stumping appeal this time around.
Refer for stumping. Can we start with front foot first, please? It's a fair delivery. Can I have your best side on replay, please? Could you please rock and roll it? Can I have the opposite side on replay, please? Your foot is grounded. Grounded. It is in the. Satisfied. My decision for the big screen is.
Well, 2 in a row, one for the run out, one for the stumping, and they've survived. But that shot, Athar, uncalled for.
He's got 3 fielders in the deep, a long on, a deep mid wicket, and a deep square leg. And why you want to play that shot? Still, a shot goes in the air. Lovely fielding, very good in the deep from Mohammad Nabi. So they'll come back for the second. So they need to play sensible cricket. 28 of 19 required now. He also seems to be in some sort of trouble there. Mohammad Nabi.
Well, it's a good effort from the senior statesman of the Afghan side. Look what he's done. Maybe when he landed hard on his shoulder and then he picks it up, you see, and on the throw, maybe a little bit of a problem, but he's fit and ready to go. Nice. Straight to the fielder, scamper through for a single and make it. 17 overs completed. 112 for 6. A little bit of a problem, but he's fit and ready to go. Nice. Straight to the fielder, scamper through for a single and make it. 17 overs completed. 112 for 6. That's what's transpired. Then the match summary 138 is the lowish total that Afghanistan posted, but they're defending it very stoutly. Nicely done, beautiful looking shot. Now that is a delectable shot. Just backs away and threaded that gap behind point.
It's a proper cricketing shot. Such a lovely touch from the bat of Musaddiq Hussain. He picked up the length, picked up the wrong one, and placed it to perfection between those two fielders. Deft touch. And goes over to the boundary. Nice way to start the over.
You see that playing proper cricketing shot yields the correct results. You don't have to premeditate. You don't have to try anything out of the ordinary, particularly when bowler of the guile of Rashid Khan is bowling. Just play the ball to its merit. Simple.
Important for Shakib Al Hasan to stay there till the very end. I think that is going to be very crucial for Bangladesh. Short one. They're very quick in between the wickets, especially Musaddiq Hussain. Comes back very easily for the second. Not happy, Afghanistan wicketkeeper.
Understandable. Shakib Al Hasan runs the first one quickly and they turn Musaddiq a little earlier, but then look at that throw. While taking the second run, the fielder in the deep is put under a little bit of pressure. Oh, big swing, wide of the fielder, 4 runs. Take that, says Shakib.
Very good for Shakib Al Hasan. Didn't try to overhit it. Once he got it in that zone in the slot, He picked it up very nicely indeed, and knowing there were fielders in the deep. And once again, bisecting those two fielders. First it was Mosaddeq, now it's Shakib, turning out to be a good over.
And he goes big time. That's gone all the way. What a brilliant shot by Shakib Al Hasan. Flat-footed bat for 6 runs.
When he came on to bowl, it looked like it's going to be a make or a break over. And it's turning out to be one in going in favour of Bangladesh. Oh yes, they smashed that towards the deep mid-wicket region for the maximum. Once again, a very good hit from Shakib Al Hasan. They need now 10 in 13 deliveries.
Well, he's going to finish off with a single. 18 runs coming from that 18th over. Bangladesh 130 for 6. Well, there's dancing in the aisles here in Chattogram at the Zohar Ahmad Chaudhary Stadium. Bangladesh within striking distance. What will be a very crucial win, a morale booster before the finals. They haven't been in Afghanistan since 2014. Remember that. All because of some mature play from a mature captain. Nice. Just rode that so nicely.
Yeah, it was not easy for him when he came on to bat, Shakib Al Hasan. And he's moved on to 69, but look at the number of deliveries that he has faced, 44. Very good strike rate, above 150, it's 156.8. But he took his time initially. And when he got set, then he opened his shoulders. Got an opportunity to free his arms, 8 fours and a 6 already in the innings. He's played the captain's knock.
He sure has. All you need, Mosaddeq Hussain Shokat, is be sensible. Just play the ball quietly. You don't have to show any histrionics. No risky shots required. Just like that. Push the balls away into the gaps. The runs will come simple enough. 2 of them in this occasion.
Yeah, very good running between the wickets. This was Shakib Al Hasan pushing for the second one. Look at him go. He's been batting for a while. He looks like he's in a very good physical conditions. Comes back quite easily. 6 now of 10 balls required for Bangladesh.
It is very, very energy sapping. As you mentioned, he looks pretty fit. Sweating profusely. It's very hot and humid. Mosaddeq again goes back, throws his bat. Once again, I feel that maybe that could have been avoided, but he gets a single.
Yeah, it's that 18 runs in that previous over that did the trick for Bangladesh, as far as I'm concerned. Really big over. And they needed a big over, and thanks to some really good hitting from Shakib Al Hasan, the man on screen, they managed to pick up 18 runs. Just to relax the men in the dressing room and also the skipper in the middle. 5 now required of 9.
One shot that might do it, but you don't want to try anything risky. No glory shots. We've seen that land a batsman in trouble before. Nice. Another little clip away. Ambles the single. Gets one step closer to that target.
One for 24 in 4 overs for Shakib Al Hasan. He bowled really well. And now delivering with the bat. 1 for 24 in 4 for Shafiul Islam. 1 for 23 in 4 for Mohammad Saifuddin. Everybody chipping in with the ball. restricting Afghanistan for 138 for 7 and ensuring that they have a total that they'll be going and be comfortable to chase.
Full toss, low one, roll of the wrist results in another couple of runs. So just quietly making their way to this win, and that's a very, very sensible and disciplined way of going about it.
Yeah, it's such a confidence booster for Bangladesh, knowing that they had struggled in the past against Afghanistan in this format, especially in this format. The last time they won was in the year 2014, and that's the reason why the men on screen are also looking pretty happy. Why not?
Two more needed, 7 balls to go. Oh, he goes big. It's high in the air. Now is someone coming underneath? No, he can't get to it. They get the 2 runs that's needed to take Bangladesh to a win. Bangladesh win this very convincingly with 1 over to go, finishing at 139 for 6. But the man of the moment is, of course, Shakib Al Hasan. He's led his team from the front. With the ball, he bowled well. The crowd are delighted, and it's quite an eventful win, and it'll stand them in good stead for the finals. Well played, Bangladesh. Winning today by 4 wickets.
A much needed win for Shakib Al Hasan and his men. Bangladesh will be very happy to see that they have finally managed to win a match against Afghanistan in this series. What an excellent knock, a calculated knock. He took his time initially, got set and knew the importance of hanging around in the wicket. Absolutely brilliant. Very good with the ball and outstanding with the bat. Shakib Al Hasan once again provides a match-winning knock. It's a captain knocks and leads from the front, staying unbeaten on 70 in just 45 deliveries.
Well, the crowds at Chattogram on the last day of this phase of the group stage, Bangladesh and Afghanistan already qualifying for the finals. But despite this being a dress rehearsal, I think it was crucial that Bangladesh got the last couple of days, losing to Zimbabwe and now losing to Bangladesh, and will have to just rethink their plans for the finals. But Bangladesh got the momentum, beat Zimbabwe, beat Afghanistan, and they're ready for the finals.
Yeah, Afghanistan will be disappointed the way they handled themselves after that big opening partnership. Let's have a look at the winning moment. Those runs coming from the bat of Musaddiq Hussain. Both fielders inside the circle, the mid-off and mid-on. Once it went over the fielder at mid-on, they knew that they would pick up those 2 runs. Happy moment, but there's still a lot of job to be done. They know that they're in the final, but they need to bat even better in Dhaka.
Have a look at the batting card. Liton Kumar Das went early to an extravagant shot, unnecessary. Najmul Hussain Shanto still struggling to find his bearings since out for 5. Mushfiqur Rahim gave Shakib Al Hasan that support that was needed to re-establish the innings. 58 runs partnership, very crucial. Shakib stayed on, lost a few partners, but eventually Musaddiq Hussain gave him that support that was needed to take them over the line.
Yeah, to defend a total of 138, they needed some magic from someone like Mujibur Rahman. I thought he bowled really well. He gave nothing away. He picked up the wicket of Liton Das. Yes, 2 wickets for the debutant, but what they needed, magic from the magician himself, Rashid Khan. I thought he bowled really well, but in that particular over, he was belted for 18 runs. That really turned the tide in favor of Bangladesh. Let's have a look at the highlights. Yes, it was Hazratullah Zazai and Ramanullah who added 75 runs for the first wicket. At one stage, it looked like they would go on to score in the range of 170, 180, even more. But just after the fall of the first wicket, we saw some really good shots from both the batsmen. taking on the bowlers, picking up boundaries at will. This is the very first over from Afif when he picked up the wicket of Hazratullah Zazai. And then after a couple of deliveries in the same over, he sent back Asghar Afghan. Nicely caught in the deep by Nazmul Hussain. And then Ramanullah going in that fashion, getting cramped up of the bowling of Mustafizur. Yeah, that was close. And then Shakib struck plumb in front. Very good run out from Mahmudullah and Mushfiqur Rahim. Shafaqullah Shafaq entertained us with some lusty blows, but it was Mohammad Saifuddin who bowled a genuine Yorker to get a wicket. Nicely judged catch of the bowling of Shafiul Islam, and Rashid Khan nearly getting caught by a really good attempt from Liton Das. They tried to play from big shot. They did end up picking a few boundaries, but in the end they only managed to muster 138 for 7, which looked at that stage an easy target for Bangladesh. But they didn't score too many, and they lost Liton Das very early in the innings. And also the other opener, Nazmul Hussain, who chipped one straight into the air. Could have been the catch of the tournament had it got stuck in, but Shakib was lucky, and then he picked up boundaries at will. 2 back-to-back boundaries in the same over. And he targeted that area over the bowler's head. Number of occasions. He was allowed to free his arms. Mushfiqur also played some good shot, was involved in a good partnership, but perished, nearly perished in that fashion. He was dropped. The pickup shot, one of his favorites, went into the stands, and this one into the safe hands. Was very disappointed indeed. But Shakib went on his merry way and kept scoring runs. That was swat down the ground. Mahmudullah got himself in a tangle and would adjust a leg before wicket of the bowling of Rashid Khan, and the debutant sending back Shabir Rahman. He kept on taking wickets of Afif, but then Musaddiq, and also that particular over where they smashed 18 runs, ensured that they would go on to win by 4 wickets. It's the 6th time that these two teams have met together in this format, and it's only the 2nd win for Bangladesh. Confirmation, 138 for 7. I thought the bowlers really bowled well. 2 for 9 for Afif and a couple of wickets, but look at the number of runs they gave, not too many. In the end, Bangladesh took 19 overs, and in the end it was Shakib's very good knock of unbeaten 70, ensuring that Bangladesh going to win by 4 wickets. Okay, time for me to throw down to the presentation with us, Brian Magatron.
Thanks very much. Well, this is the end of the group stages of the Obai 2020 International Tri-Series powered by Walton, and a victory in the end for the home side, Bangladesh, against Afghanistan. First of all, thanks very much to all the fans for turning up here this evening and creating a fantastic atmosphere. We've got a presentation party alongside me this evening. We've got Mr. Fazli Elahi, the General Manager of Passenger Service at Obai. Next to him, we've got Mr. AJM Nazir Uddin, the Honourable Mayor, Chattogram City Corporation, Director and Chairman of the Disciplinary Committee, Bangladesh Cricket Board. And next to him, Mr. Mohammed Akram Khan, a former captain, of course, and Director and Chairman of Cricket Operations with Bangladesh Cricket. Good evening to you, gentlemen, and thank you for being with us. First of all, I'd like to invite the losing captain, Rashid Khan, up to have a few words with us, please. Rashid, thanks for being with us. Now, first of all, I must ask you, what's the injury and how is it?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Got a hamstring, you know. Hopefully he will be recovered soon, and looks a little bit like, you know, sticky, but hopefully he will be fine in upcoming 2 days. I got a hamstring. I had before as well, like 4 or 5 months back.
So what prompted you to go back out on the field then with a hamstring injury in the final in 3 days' time?
I think I wanted to play for I wanted to go in bowl and let's see how it goes. Like, either it's too much or either it can be recovered in a day. But looks to me a little bit fine. 50-60% fine, and yeah, that was the plan behind coming back to the field and just bowling few overs.
So, for 2 matches running now, you've made a really good start with the bat, and then you've lost your way in the middle. What happened?
Yeah, I think that is something which happened in the last 2 games. Just losing too many wickets in the middle, which is very important era. In that time you cannot lose too many wickets, and you just need to rotate a strike. But that happens. I think the best thing is it happened with us in the group stages, and the big game in like a final is there. We just need to forget whatever happened in the 4 games. We just need to restart and just focus on our basics, do the basics right, and keep enjoy the game.
Rashid, thank you for being with us this evening. All the best with the injury, and we look forward to seeing you on Tuesday.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Rashid Khan, the captain of Afghanistan. And now it's time for the award of the Obai Player of the Match. A couple of awards to give out. First of all, an award of $1,000 to be jointly handed over by Mr. Fazli Elahi, Mr. AJM Nazir Uddin, and Mr. Mohammed Akram Khan. And the recipient of the Player of the Match award is the Bangladesh captain, Shakib Al Hassan. Now, in addition to that cheque for $1,000, there's the Obai Player of the Match crest handed over by Mr. AJM Nazir Uddin. So, Shakib, you're the player of the match this evening, the winning captain as well. Congratulations. That must mean an awful lot to you. I know there wasn't anything riding on the match as such, but to get that victory against Afghanistan, you hadn't beaten them since 2014. Big win.
Yes, of course, big win. If you look at the last few months, the way we have been performed in T20, not up to the mark. So there is definitely an area that we need to improve. We are working on it. I thought the bowler bowled really well on that wicket. Someone needed to bat through the innings, and today, luckily for me, it was my job to finish it off for the team.
You must be delighted with the way you batted today, because you struggled a little bit with the bat in the first 3 matches, but today you got things just right.
Yeah, obviously I wasn't scoring runs, but I never felt that I was out of form, or sort of I was not middling the ball. I was hitting the ball really well. It was just a matter of time that I spent a little bit of time at the wickets and see first 10-15 balls and then start playing my game.
You must have taken a great deal of pleasure from the way your team battled back in the field today, because Afghanistan made a good start. They were 75 for the first wicket, less than halfway, and yet you still managed to restrict them in that way.
Yes, as I said, throughout this tournament, I think bowler did a fantastic job, and fielders backed it up really well. It's just batting that let us down most of the time. In a T20 match, not everyone will score runs, but whoever had the chance to score runs, they need to make sure that they stay there till the end for the team.
And how important is that result now coming into Tuesday's final against the same opposition? You're going to be playing that match off the back of a win against Afghanistan.
Well, it will give us a lot of motivation, a lot of positive thing, because back-to-back win against Zimbabwe and Afghanistan will give us a lot of confidence going into the final. We know that it will be a different ball game. In Mirpur, it's a different condition, and we have to play our best to beat Afghanistan. They're a very good side. That's why they are ranked number 7. So we have to play our best cricket to win the match against them.
Shakib, thank you very much for joining us. Congratulations on being named Player of the Match. Congratulations on the victory for your team, and we look forward to seeing you in Mirpur on Tuesday.
Yes, thank you.
Shakib Al Hassan, the captain of Bangladesh and the Player of the Match. And that's all from the presentation area.
Yeah, once again it was Shakib Al Hassan really looking good with the bat, unbeaten 70 of 45. And don't forget his contribution with the ball also, just 24 runs, and he did pick up a wicket. So all in all, very good performance, and that should motivate them to make sure that they go to Dhaka, and that's what's going to be in Dhaka, the final, the grand finale of Obai T20 International from Dhaka, powered by Walton. Bangladesh will take on Afghanistan on September 24. Coverage start at 6:20 p.m. local time. It's goodbye from all of us here. and see you in Dhaka.
পন্ডস হোয়াইট বিউটি প্রো ভিটামিন B3 প্লাস অ্যান্টি স্পট ফর্মুলা ত্বকের গভীরে কাজ করে এবং কঠিন ডার্ক স্পটস কমিয়ে আনে। পান্ডালহীন উজ্জ্বলতা মাত্র 20 টাকায়।
দাদি, প্রতিদিনের পলিউশন চেহারাকে রুক্ষ করে দিচ্ছে।
আজকে বিউটি প্রবলেমসের সমাধান আছে 5000 বছরের পুরনো আয়ুর্বেদে। আয়ুষ টার্মারিক সোপ ত্বকের সমস্যার জন্য। আয়ুষ রক সল্ট টুথপেস্ট ঝকঝকে সাদা দাঁতের জন্য। লিভার আয়ুষ।
পন্ডস হোয়াইট বিউটি প্রো ভিটামিন B3 প্লাস অ্যান্টি স্পট ফর্মুলা ত্বকের গভীরে কাজ করে এবং কঠিন ডার্ক স্পটস কমিয়ে আনে। পান্ডালহীন উজ্জ্বলতা মাত্র 20 টাকায়।
কি রে, হেরে গেলি? হেরে তো যাবই। খুশকি? হ্যাঁ, গরম থেকে ঘাম, ঘাম থেকে খুশকি, খুশকি আর হবে না।
অ্যাক্টিভ লাইফে ড্যান্ড্রফ মুক্ত থাকতে লেবু ও জেড সমৃদ্ধ সানসিল্ক হিজাব অ্যান্টি ড্যান্ড্রফ শ্যাম্পু, যা খুশকি রোধ করে। খুশকি মুক্ত সতেজ চুল। সানসিল্ক হিজাব অ্যান্টি ড্যান্ড্রফ শ্যাম্পু।
ডাভ থাকতে চুলের ড্যামেজ বাধা দেবে না। আমার কার্লসই আমার পার্সোনালিটি। আমার কালার চুল আমাকে ইউনিক করে। স্ট্রেট করা যাও আমার চয়েস, কারণ চুলেই আমার প্রতিচ্ছবি। নিজেকে নিজের মতো প্রকাশ করার জন্য নতুন ডাভ ইন্টেন্স রিপেয়ার চুলের ভেতর থেকে পুষ্টি যোগায় আর দেয় আনবিটেবল ড্যামেজ রিপেয়ার। নতুন ডাভ নিউট্রিটিভ সলিউশনস।
পন্ডস হোয়াইট বিউটি প্রো ভিটামিন B3 প্লাস অ্যান্টি স্পট ফর্মুলা ত্বকের গভীরে কাজ করে এবং কঠিন ডার্ক স্পটস কমিয়ে আনে। পান্ডালহীন উজ্জ্বলতা মাত্র 20 টাকায়। মানুষ তো কথা বলবেই, কিন্তু সৌন্দর্য আমাদের অধিকার। আর আমার সৌন্দর্যের শুরু লাক্সের সাথে। 7টি সৌন্দর্য উপাদান সমৃদ্ধ লাক্স, যা দেয় কোমল ও সুরভিত ত্বক বহুক্ষণ জুড়ে। সৌন্দর্য আমাদের অধিকার। লাক্স। পন্ডস হোয়াইট বিউটি প্রো ভিটামিন B3 প্লাস